Alright friends, welcome back. This is episode 4 of our Oblivion Remaster Let's Play with Razz Ma'Tazz. Last we left off, we have just finished exploring the ruins of Vilverin, which is an Ayleid ruin. The Ayleids are a supposedly extinct race of elves, known as Heartland elves, wild elves, that used to roam and actually control the better part of Cyrodiil until um, I believe it was with Tiber Septim, or the Elysian Order. We'll dive into the lore later, but either way, their remnants are scattered all throughout Cyrodiil. They are no longer within this plane, but they controlled over the area within the First Era. So we went to Vilverin for the sole reason of getting some loot that we are going to use to actually duplicate for some money. Um, if you don't like that, I don't know what to tell you. It's how I play the game, and that's just how it's going to be. If you don't want to do that, fine, no issue. But I personally enjoy being able to do some exploits here and there. Yeah, so we actually got a level up, and I was thinking about it, and honestly, I think it'll be fine if we want to level up now, at least to level 2, so I could show you guys what that looks like. So in order to level up, you need to find a bedroll, and you're going to sleep. It needs to be daytime anyways, or close to it, so we're going to sleep for 6 hours. Because we're not going to fast travel to the town market. I want to experience getting there. When you level up, you are taken to your level up screen. Tells you if you've ascended, and I love the quotes that they do for your level up. So you realize that all your life you have been coasting along as if you were in a dream. Suddenly, facing the trials of the last few days, you have come alive. And I just love that. I think that's so sweet. I think it's very endearing to the character of Razz Ma'Tazz, a warrior monk in the making. Um, as you can see, we have to choose 3 attributes, and we have 12 virtues that need to be dispersed out. Um, in the original Oblivion, you had to micromanage your major and minor skills to make sure that you could get a +5 bonus to your attributes. Whereas in this case, you get to pick the 3 that you want to increase and the amount that you want to increase them by. So I'm going to go ahead. Do we want to put any into luck? I mean, so probably not. If you push down your right stick, it tells you the details of what each one gives. Luck is an interesting attribute in that it governs skill points for all of your skills, but only after a certain amount. And I don't remember what it is to get those buffs, but at the same time, like, we're level 2, we need to probably get some stuff going. We're definitely going to be getting some endurance. Definitely some fatigue, build up with agility, and then strength. Maybe we can do this, and then let's actually do this. Yeah, if we can get these high, that's pretty good. We'll focus on endurance, maybe the next level, a little bit more. But to get these up at 60 is really good already. We don't need to worry about intelligence or willpower, because we're not, like, we are going to be using spells, but not to the capacity that's going to be too game-breaking, at least not yet. So yeah, I'm cool with that. Alright, so it is now still late, as you can see. Oh shit, oh, that gave me a fucking heart attack. Oh my god, okay, get out of here. Holy crap. Sorry. Literally had my heart jump. That scared the crap out of me. Oh, lordy. Okay, so that was a conjurer. Um, these guys, I think, have spells. Yeah, so we have an absorb strength spell. Um, oh my lord. They're part of a DLC that has wizard tomes that you can find on them after battling them, and it gives you a powerful spell if you can learn it. So we're gonna look at it. Do you want to learn or add the absorb strength attribute to your spell list? Sure. So it tells you what it does, and that's all it really is. Sometimes you can find really, really powerful ones, but oh man, sorry y'all. That literally just freaked me out. Gonna go ahead and get some destruction levels built up. Oh, okay. Well, with that done, we are now gonna be making our way to the Imperial City. Um, to get there, it's actually quite easy. Where we exited from the sewers, which, by the way, looks really cool, you can follow this trail, and we are just going to be making our way back near the prison. I hope you all have been doing well today as we enjoy the beautiful night scenery of Cyrodiil right now as this gorgeous music plays. I'm doing pretty good today. Can't complain too much. Trying to figure out some evening game plans with one of my friends. Not too sure if I'm going to be helping them out with something yet, and if not, I think my happy little butt is going to be ordering some Wingstop for dinner, because that just sounded really good, honestly. Um, okay, so here we are at the prison. The reason why I'm not fast traveling is I kind of don't want to do it too much if I don't have to. This game is really all about exploration. I mean, as you can see, you have the whole province available to you, and you can go to the major cities and fast travel, but I think it'd be really fun to see if we can just travel on foot, or when we get a horse, maybe we can use that. But you can see the other provinces here. Cyrodiil is like in the middle of everything, which is really cool. um, so you've got to the north Skyrim, which we actually go to in the fifth installment. You have Hammerfell over here to the west. To the south, you have Valenwood and Elsewhere, and then you have Blackmarsh, and then you have Morrowind to the east. So Cyrodiil encompasses the central portion um, of the Tamriel, which is the central world, essentially, of the Elder Scrolls universe, located on the planet Nirn. So I guess continent would be better to describe it. Alright, here we have the Market District. Also, I didn't need to fast travel because it was close. There's really not any point to do that. But here we are. We have the Imperial Legion on out and about. We have a wanted poster. Ooh. Wanted, the Gray Fox, for theft, embezzlement, forgery, pickpocketing, counterfeiting, burglary, conspiracy to commit theft, grand larceny, tax evasion, slander, fraud, perfidy, and impertinence. Interesting. So, description. Wears a gray cloak that conceals his appearance. Presumed male in Colovian. Height between 5 and 6 feet. Normal weight. Hair and eye color unknown. Any citizen with information should contact the Imperial Watch. Watch Captain Hieronymus Lex. That's a character we'll come into contact with eventually. Right now, though, it is 5:24. Shops don't typically open till 9 a.m. So what I can do is just kind of chill here, and we will kind of just do some jumping maybe. We'll find out. Let's take a look around. So we have all different types of shops here. So we have a Stonewall Shields. The names are really gonna imply what you can get. Divine Elegance, probably a jeweler or clothing store. Mystic Emporium is for magic. Slash and Smash, probably weaponry of some kind, more than likely blunt. Wooded door to the gilded carafe. Believe that is an alchemy shop. Best defense is armor. Office of the Imperial Commerce. I think that's where you need to go to buy a house in the Imperial City, but you actually don't get it in the Imperial City. Instead, you get it in the waterfront area, which will be there soon enough. We have Black Horse Courier, which is the local news outlet. Three Brothers Trade Goods, General Store. Ginseng's Good is new. Merchandise is another general store. Feed Bag, I think, is an inn. Let's find out real quick. Because even I can't remember right now. Yep, it is. Hello, friend.
Put on the feed bag. I'm Delos Fanders. We got food and drink and lots of it.
Oh, I like his attitude. Cool. What do you know about this gray fox?
Blasted thief. I hope they string him up when they catch him. He's a slippery one, though. The beggars are his eyes and ears.
Oh, okay. Well, by any rumors.
Everyone's talking about the assassination, of course. Here, take my copy of the new Black Horse Courier. Go ahead, keep it.
Oh, okay. Any more?
Othiel from the Arcane University is looking for someone to chase the bandits from Camp Ailes. Probably trying to enhance her weird machine.
Interesting. What do you know of the Imperial
Look,
City?
it's big, see? Really big. Only way to learn it is to walk it. Look at everything, talk to everyone.
Well, I love that attitude, and that's exactly what we were just doing, is walking around and looking at everything. Cool. Alright, here we have red diamond jewelry, so got another shop. Nothing down this way. The main ingredient, definitely an alchemy shop. I think the symbols tell you too, so the other one, the carafe or whatever it's called, is definitely a alchemy shop. A fighting chance is a weapons and armor store. Merchant's Inn, obviously a inn. We have First Editions bookstore. Copious Coin Purse is another merchant shop. Rendir's Staffs is a stave shop. And then Edgar's Discount Spells, another spell shop. So there's tons for us to do. We got a couple more hours until things open, so we can go ahead and just do that now. Alright. And as you'll notice, more and more people will start to fill in the streets of the market.
What's going on with you?
Oh, yep, here they are. And you'll hear different topics being spoken, conversations. Really cool. You'll notice these statues. These statues all have a bit of lore tied to them. There's even one of like notable characters. I think there's an emperor or two. I believe Saint Alicia has a monument, and Mora House, who are important characters during the Alessian rebellion, where they fought the aliens in the first era.
But I've heard many
goblins.
creatures.
I avoid those things whenever I can. Horrible creatures.
Goodbye. See you.
Good day.
Alright. Well, first things first, friends. I am going to show you how we can duplicate some items. So first, we're going to need an empty barrel, or box, or whatever you want. And then you're going to go ahead and pull up your inventory. And you're going to scroll over to the item that you want to duplicate. In this case, we want a Varla stone to be duplicated. So we're going to put the Varla stone there. And where you see your Welkin stones, those 19, you're going to hold your left bumper. And then at the same time, you're going to need to hit the right bumper and A. And this is on controller. I'm not sure what it would be for PC, but you're going to try and hit them simultaneously to try and duplicate the one item with 19 of the Welkin stones. So if you do this and this screen pops up, you did it right. You're going to max it out to 19. You're going to hit continue. Boom. You've got 19 Varla stones. And we are just going to keep doing that until we get a crap ton of Varla stones to use for selling. So there I did it with the Varla stones themselves. Now we have 36. So you just need multiples of an item, and then you can correspond it over to what you're wanting to sell and go from there. If you mess up, it's okay. Just put one back over and just keep going until you get enough Varla stones that satisfy your needs. I just need to do this a little bit to get us some coin going. So as you can see, we're really overweight. But we can go to a merchant and start selling and racking up some good profit right now. Again, if you don't want to do this, that's okay. It is what it is. This is something I want to do for this playthrough. Maybe in the future I'll just do like a fun challenge run and we'll go from there.
Go ahead, please.
So we can go down here and we can barter. This is a DLC NPC that will actually have items we need to come back for later. But for now, we are just going to use her for some general selling right now. So let's go and sell some things that we don't need. We don't need this sapphire. Ooh, make sure you're haggling a little bit. Go ahead and get your haggling up just a hair
price for a good
to increase your mercantile skill. Just a way to keep you know, levels and stuff going, which is nice. So we're gonna sell this.
a fine transaction.
Let's see. I don't need the assassination Black Horse Courier. I don't need this anymore.
That's more than I'd usually pay.
I don't need the scrolls.
A good price for a good customer. That's more than I'd usually pay.
Okay. Now we can as long as you don't go over the value, I believe, of the
A good price for a good customer.
merchant's total gold, you should be fine.
I can't make that deal.
Oh, okay, so now... Oh, whoa.
You've got to be kidding.
Yeah, I'm trying. Okay, let's try this. There we go, okay.
You got a great deal there. That's more than I'd usually pay.
And the reason we're using Varla is because they have the most value and super easy to... Oh, okay, so you see we just got a level up. Our mercantile is going up crazy, as you can hear. Wow, look at this. Okay. Mercantile, mastery increase, negotiating, bargaining, dickering, haggling, they're all a means to an end. Getting the best price for your goods. You are now an apprentice of mercantile. The damage condition of an item is no longer a factor when you sell it. Merchants may also offer you better items. Wow. So we are
Fine transaction.
rolling in mercantile experience.
An excellent bargain. An excellent bargain.
Yeah, we're like, you can already see we're racking up a bunch of gold.
That seems a fair price.
What I want to do right now is just
You've
try and
made
get
a
it
good bit of
right
gold.
below the
That's a good deal.
oh, her disposition's at 100. That's actually really, really good. Okay, let's see.
No deal.
Okay, no deal. Okay, well, what about here? Yeah. All right, perfect.
You've made a good bit of gold.
We're gonna get below to 299, so we can go to the next location
That's a good deal.
Oh, I did not read it. I am so sorry, friends. Let me actually just
Thank
back
you.
out.
Take care.
We hit level 50 in Mercantile. So let's go read what that is. What did we gain from doing that? We didn't take Mercantile as a major skill, which is okay. But we are now a journeyman. You can buy and sell any item to any vendor. Merchants may also offer even better items. Perfect. That's awesome. So whenever we do the Thieves Guild quest line, we can basically have a dedicated source of income, which we're not going to need too much. Alright, so Arlen Way.
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
We are back. Good to see you. Excuse me. Let me just sell these weapons too. I don't need any of this. The bow we'll keep for now. Don't need the dagger. We can get something better. Steel short sword we don't need. Let's see. We'll keep. We'll throw. Okay, we don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Keep your rest irons. They are the only item in game that you have that you can get
That's
of that
more than
variety.
I'd
You can't
usually
get them any
pay.
other time. So we aren't going to sell those. We're going to keep them. I don't need the shield. Keep the boots, maybe. Yeah. Everything else we're going to keep. We'll keep the mage's robe because we're probably going to sell the green one. Alright. Can I sell these? Yeah. Yeah, let me just get those out. Now that we have this many Varla stones.
That's a fair deal. An excellent bargain.
Okay, we are good. We'll stop there for now.
Bye.
Mercantile is at 55. Good lord. So as you can see, you can get that skill up. We are now going to actually buy
Only quality goods for sale here.
some spells.
What can I interest you in?
Where are you at? Purchasing
Only
spells.
quality
There we go.
goods for sale here.
So we need
What
to
can I interest you in?
We need to find a. Ooh, these are really good. So in order to use custom spells, you first need to have a spell of that type. This means, so if we want to do a absorb skill, which I think we already have one. We have health and strength, but we don't have I don't think a skill. I think that's an attribute, and I don't think health counts on that. Maybe? It actually might. Just play it safe, we'll buy something. But either way, you need a spell of that variety in order to.
You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
In order to make a custom spell that fits the needs of what you want. So we're gonna go ahead and kind of pre-game some stuff. We don't need any kind of weakness spells. We need stuff that's gonna damage. So first, let's get. Frenzy's not too bad. Let's get this Flame Touch. Let's get this Absorb Illusion so we can make something else.
Tell you farewell.
Now let's check back with Arlen Way. Let's see what spells she has.
Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
Let's see. Ooh, weakness to magic might come into play later. Yeah. Maybe. Let's do a fortification spell that we can buy. So we'll do endurance. And then we'll do Voice of Rapture. We can probably go to
Hey, be
Edgar's
seeing you.
now. Yeah, let's do that real quick. We're essentially trying to just pregame some spells that are going to allow us to create something custom and better. That'll help us with our skill leveling and so on. So, just see what we can do. Whoa, that looks trippy. Oh, okay, it went away. Weird. Alright, what's up, my friend?
Edgar Vatrine, you don't want the very best. You want cheap. And I got cheap.
Heck yeah. Alright,
Have a
buy
look around.
spells.
You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
So we got already our absorb skill spell. Ooh, it's drain. We need drain. Not absorb. Yes. Okay, drain skill. Because we can do that to ourselves. Okay. What else? Water breathing's not a bad one to get. Let's see if I can kind of push him. We already have, we'll get Shocking Touch.
You've got to be kidding.
Oh, jeez, man, I didn't know you'd be mad at me. There we go. He's okay with that. Alright, don't think we need anything feather-wise. Yeah, okay, I think I see where I snowballed there. Okay.
Thank you. You too.
Perfect. So let's actually look real quick. We have some self and then absorb, target, drain skills. So we're going to turn essentially a drain skill into something that'll get us infinite skill training, which is really insane. So I'll show you guys what that looks like. But for now, let's move on to getting a new player home. We are going to go to that tower that I told you guys about. Now to get there, we need to go north.
Children are starving.
What?
To Bruma. So we are going to actually put like a quest marker there. And then under my quest section, can't get rid of that right now. Okay. Yeah, we'll just ignore.
Please help.
Seen any? Got called in on a murder. There's been some talk.
Oh.
Some of the men think it was, you know, the Dark Brotherhood. Aye, it's a thankless job sometimes, but we wouldn't trade it for the world now, would we? Just remember, my sword's here if you need it. You run it.
Mention of the Dark Brother? I don't think I've heard that dialogue before. That's really interesting. Okay, so we need to go that way. Best way would be to just find the main road and take that. So we are going to be doing some traveling. Again, as I'm running and everything, like, don't be afraid to get your skills up as you're traveling. Like, I'll even go ahead and just do, let's see, something that'll drain. Don't have enough magicka. This will be a good way to get alteration up along the way. Is doing some water breathing. Because again, it's based on how much magicka is used, not just the amount of casting done, which is really cool. Look at that, alteration up, perfect. And now, when we're underwater too, we don't need to worry about drowning, which is really nice. But this isn't my first time not using the fast travel mechanics in Oblivion. I've done something similar in Skyrim, just to immerse myself more into the world. You know, I don't want this to be like a speed run. This is supposed to be just a fun adventure. Here we got some locations we can go get on our map real quick. We have Sursen or Sirkin. But I thought it'd be something new, something different, especially with like this being a first time Let's Play. Like, let's make it fun. Just something different. But we have that now on our map, so we can go explore that later. Let's keep going. That's such a cool spell effect, all the like water bubbles and such. That's really cool. Here we have the Roxy Inn. This is actually where a master trainer resides, master for heavy armor. So he will unfortunately not be one that we encounter, but still, if you wanted to know. Alright, oh, we actually do need to go this way to follow the main road. Okay. Up here is a cave that's actually part of a quest line for the innkeeper at the Roxy Inn. There's a necromancer in there, and you know, just you go, hey, go kill that guy. They're bad. And you're like, oh, okay. All right, we actually have an Ayleid well here, so let's see what we got. What'd you give me? Magnitude 50. Fortify Magica. Okay, 50 points. All right, so pretty similar to the last one. Not too bad, which is good because that means I can do this more. Here's Sursen again. Yeah, I hope everyone's doing well today. Oh boy. I'm here. Who are you? We'll go ahead and put this on. Oh boy. Oh. Damn. That was actually really sad. It just whimpered and stood there. Fuck. Why did you have to attack me, man? Jeez. Alright, well, rest in peace. Anyways. Oh, wrong spell. Was it north? Yes, okay. Damn, that was very sad. Anyways, I hope everyone has been doing well today. And if not, you know, hopefully this can be just a relaxing space for you to be in. You know, enjoy the scenery, enjoy the sights that, you know, Tamriel and Cyrodiil in general has to offer today. You know, we're going through and making this journey as fun as we can. Ooh, the Thief Stone. So if you ever want to change your greater power from your birth sign, you can come here and you have to do it at night though, because it says no stars shine on the Doomstone. But you can then change your greater power than what you were given initially. Alright, a lot of wolves. Getting close.
It's a fight you want. It's a fight you'll get.
What did I do to you, bud? You know what? Yeah, I'll fight you. Let's go. Oh, that's cool. Can hear a hawk.
Now you will know pain.
lockpick. Does your axe have anything? No? Okay. Yeah, this game is all about the exploration and the fun that you can have within it. Ooh, Anga. Oh, got another one. Nice. Alright. Ooh, so as you can see, we're already transitioning into the different environments that exist within the within Cyrodiil. As you can see here, it tells us where to go. Tells us Coral is that way, or we can go back to the Imperial City. I just want to get this place discovered first. Toadstool Hollow. Nice. Anything here? Oh boy. Oh, nice. Interesting. The environmental sounds are very scary. I like it. Gets you a little bit like on edge of like, oh, there was a noise. What's happening? Alright, I'm gonna go ahead to make a quick save. That's just kind of like common practice, is make hard saves when you can, because you just never know when a game's gonna freak out. And the more you can save, the better chance you have of not worrying so much about losing progress. Because you can. Oh, this guy got messed up. Bandit Bowman. Ooh, and his bow was poisoned. Interesting. Well, you got riggedy wrecked by a wolf. Nice. Here we have another Doomstone. Let's see what this one's about. What are you? Hestra Runestone. Oh, okay, so that gives you a conjured piece of weapon, bound weapon, or armor. Ooh, we have some goblins. Let's go ahead and get our protection up, and then get our absorb health so we can get over here. Nice. Alright, cool. We are getting there, friends. Nice, you can hear an owl. So we are trying to get up to there. That is a DLC player home, known as the Frost Crag Spire. So I'm going to go ahead and remove the marker, because we don't need that anymore. Kind of like rule of note is you can make your way up to points of interest that'll help you in like fast traveling and stuff. By just simply jumping. So not only does this help you with acrobatics, but hey, now we're able to make it higher up in the mountains to get to our location. Alright. Let's see what we can do. We are an agile monk. We can get up here. Yeah, there we go. Getting our acrobatics up. Oh, we're so close. That sounds so cool. That's really impressive, actually. Almost there. There we go. Perfect. Now, there should be, I think, a chest nearby with a key that that we can use to get inside the tower. Need some venison? Ah, here we go. Yeah, now we're cooking. That's a real monk fit right there. Wow, that's really cool. We'll take the hood off for. Oh, take the hood, not the full robe. There we go. That's a Whispering Fang monk right there. Sick. All right. Let's see if I can find that chest. It's gotta be near here, I swear. Maybe was it further down? No. I don't think so. I can also just lockpick it, so like this isn't a huge deal. I think we'll just do that. But hey, we got some sick robes, so I can't complain. Okay. So here is our destination of Frostcrag Spire. See, it doesn't take too long to get the locations. Like, it is not that far of a walk, honestly, from where we were to there. Did not take long. So the map is deceivingly big. It's nothing too terrible. Let's see. We have the Gerald Mountains. Wow, it's so cool. I will say the game, like, I might say it's not that vast, but it's really big still. And this is kind of proof in the pudding to that. Okay. So we are here at the Frostcrag Spire. Arrived at the Frostcrag Spire. I should make my way inside this curious but extraordinary tower. Yeah, making my active quest. Let's see, it's very beautifully crafted. Looks really pretty. And you can see in the distance you've got some towns that you can see. You can see Bruma, and you can see the temple for the blades, which is really cool how you could just see that rendered out. Alright, let's go in. Average lock, we can do this. Let's get our nice cheese going for the locks. Let's see what we can do. Come on. There we go. Nice. I've discovered a dusty tome within Frostcrag Spire. I should read it to learn more about this unusual structure. I love this tower so much. Alright. The Frostcrag Spire Memoirs. Held within an ice palm of some type of creature. Looks really cool. After reading the Dusty Tome, I've learned that I can purchase everything I need to restore this place to its former glory from Arlen Way at the Mystic Emporium. Hey, we were just there in the Imperial City. You can read it if you would like. Essentially, it just talks about, you know, this wizard who built this tower, had a lot of dealings within the Arcane University, and discusses some of the materials within it, and just talks about, you know, they're in their dying days. I've entrusted most of my belongings to Arlen Way at the Mystic Emporium in the Market District of the Imperial City. There you'll find everything you need to bring Frostcrag Spire back from the dead. She may require compensation for her time and care watching these special items, but I assure you it's well worth the coin. Please take care of Frostcrag Spire. She was my home, and much of myself is infused within the stone and mortar. May your journeys be safe, and the road you travel free of danger. It's just really cool. It adds a little bit of lore to this. You know, there was a previous owner here, so if you want to take a look at it, feel free to. Maybe we can read it later, but for now we're going to take it. And we are going to wait as the spire opens up for us. Wow. So cool. As you can see, the draperies have the Eye of Magnus. We have some teleporter stands that take us to a living area. These are Atronach forges, so you'll be able to make a flame, lightning, or storm, I should say, and frost Atronach using materials that you can harvest from them. And up here is where we're going to be spending some time delving into the art of spell making and enchanting. But for now, my friends, we are going to stop right there. Razz Ma'Tazz has come a long way in this journey, and it's only going to get crazier from here. Thank you all for watching. Please leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and if you didn't, please leave a dislike, and comment below what I can work on to make this experience better for you all. Until then, this has been Chromatic Larkin, and I will see you guys in the next video.